Hey guys, this is Enlightened Tarot here with you today. I wanted to make a quick video on meditation and the different ways that you can meditate. So first off, there is a huge misconception with meditation that you don't have to close your eyes and clear away your thoughts and become like all zen and Buddha like. But that is not always the case. That is not always the case. Yes, that is one form of meditation, but there are hundreds of different types of meditations out there that you can do. And I've had a lot of people come to me in the past few days asking how to help with meditation because every time they try, their thoughts just bombard them. And that is the thing with your thoughts. The human mind doesn't like to be silent. It fights that. So when you purposely try to quiet your mind, it's going to fight back with tons of thoughts. And I have been meditating for 11 months now, every single day. And there are days to where I cannot shut off my mind. Like there are days when my thoughts are running 1,000 miles per second and I can't focus. And that's okay. Not every time you meditate it's going to be super successful. And the one thing about meditation too is that you're not meant to fight your thoughts. Like, when you close your eyes and you're meditating and you're focusing on your breathing and all of a sudden you think about, something you did this morning. You're not supposed to be like, oh God, get out of my mind. You're supposed to observe your thoughts. You're not supposed to interact with them. You're just supposed to observe it for what it is. Let it come and go. That's how you're really supposed to do it. There are people who've been meditating for 50, 60 years who still have problems like silencing their mind. So it's really not that uncommon. And so there are a few different ways that you can meditate. One, there are tons of guided meditations that you can do that make you focus on a specific thing, so that way you're not trying to get rid of your thoughts. There is like breathing meditation. You can just focus on your breath. Like in my mind when I do it, I go in, out, and I just do that. And that's a really good way too, because you're focusing on your Sorry, my phone cut off there. But like I was saying, you can breathe in and say in, and you can breathe out and you can say out, whether it's out loud or in your mind. And that's a great way because you're not focusing on your thoughts, you're focusing on your breathing. And the point of meditation is just really to calm yourself. But if you're like so worried about like, oh, there's so many thoughts in my mind, that's like defeats the whole purpose of meditation. There's also, and you can meditate with your eyes open or your eyes closed. And there's lots of different types of meditations. Like I focus on my feelings sometime and I'll sit there. A lot of the times here at work, I'll sit there with my eyes open and I'll just like go over the feelings that like I'm currently experiencing and the thoughts that are going with that. That's a form of meditation as well. Another one that I really like doing is spoken word meditation or mantras. And you can do this with your eyes open or shut. You can say it out loud or in your mind. It doesn't matter. And the one that I personally like to do, there's two of them that I really like to do. You can do the Om one. That's a really good one for clearing away like negative mental energy, anxiety, stress, and depression and things like that. Or you can make up your own mantra, and the one I personally like to do is I am love, or I am okay, or I am happy. Those three are the ones that I really enjoy doing, and I just repeat those over and over in my mind just focusing on that energy. And that's another great way of meditating, because you're focusing on the fact that I am love. And like we all know with the law of attraction, what you say is what you are, right? So that's really good. And love is one of the highest vibrating, vibrations out there. So it's, really helpful because you're focusing on the fact that you are love. You're focusing on a high vibrational energy. So you're clearing away all of that other negative energy, which is great. There's breath work. Breath work is really, it's like a type of meditation as well. And you're focused so heavily on your breathing and clearing away your thoughts. And so yeah, like that's great. There are tons of different things you can research on the internet. There are hundreds of ways to meditate. It's not just focusing on, clearing away your thoughts. There's this great meditation that what my shaman taught me, actually. Sorry about that. So as I was saying, there's this amazing meditation that my shaman taught me, and there's 2 ways that you can do it. So basically what it is I focus on this little tiny white ball of light that is in my solar plexus or my heart center, either or, in that general area. And I just imagine that I am that ball of light, and I imagine myself getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until I am expanded out to the size, until the ball of light is expanded out to the size of my body. And then I do, the room that I'm in, and then I do the building that I'm in, or my house. And eventually I expand out to the size of my, my neighborhood, and then my city, and the state, and the world. And I just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's a great, way of meditating too, because you're focusing on expanding, yourself. So, you don't really have that room, that mental room for, other thoughts to come in, because you're just focusing on that ball of light. And another way to do it as well, you don't have to focus on a ball of light. You can also focus on just your energy as well. I like to do that. I like to imagine that my body expands in, all different directions, and basically just do the same thing. And I go for, as long as I possibly can. So so that is a great way to, but yeah, so those are all the ways that I meditate that really help me, so I'm not focusing on my thoughts as much. And like I said, there are tons of different ways to meditate. Just Google it, research it. We literally have the world at our fingertips, and not a lot of us use it, or I guess know how to use it. So, definitely, just, look on, to researching, the different ways to meditate, and it will greatly help. And yeah, and guided meditations are a great way. I love guided meditations, so, definitely look into that as well. So thank you for listening. I really hope this helps, and have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.